Hey guys, thank you for coming back to my channel. Today's look is created using the Jaclyn Hill palette, the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I am in love with this palette. These colors are so beautiful. I cannot wait to create many more looks about the palette. It is a beautiful palette. The formula is amazing. As always, I buy most of my makeup products. I genuinely love the formula of this eyeshadow palette. It is so reasonably priced and the amount of colors you get in them is just amazing. I got it from Huda Beauty and they shipped to the UAE. I got it in like 5 days, I think max. Really very happy with the delivery from Huda Beauty. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're not new and if you haven't subscribed, then please do subscribe as that really helps me grow. Okay, now without wasting any more time, I'm gonna start with the tutorial. The Volume 1 palette had a lot of different colors, not the pinks. They had like greens and stuff, but the formulation of this palette is so much better. Like I can really compare it to one of the high-end palettes. It is a beautiful palette. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows with the Benefit Precisely my brows in the number 4.5. I absolutely love this pencil for my eyebrows. Now I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Primer in the shade medium. I'm using a lighter shade because I want it to be like a clean, nice white slate to work on. So I'm just taking this shade on this Chelsea Beauty flat brush, just saturating it really well, and I'm going to start applying it right under my brows. So I deposited the color right under my brows and now I'm just spreading it. Next, I'm setting everything with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade number 2. I'm taking a large brush and tapping and just setting everything. Just one layer is enough. I'm going to start by taking the shade Homebody on like a soft blending brush. And I'm going to add this color on my crease, like my transition shade. The colors are really very pigmented, so work in layers. Take a little bit at a time. I've taken a soft blending brush because I just want the color to look diffuse. I'm just going to go and do the other side. Next shade that I'm going to take is this shimmery shade called Paolo. It's a very deep maroon purple shade. Wow, it's pigmented. It feels a bit creamy when I take it on my brush. It's nice and pigmented. I'm adding this shade all over my eyelid from the inner corner to the outer corner. Don't worry about the edges, we're going to blend it out in the next step. Next, I'm taking this really intense and dark maroon shade called Crazy. I'm taking this shade on the MAC Dense Blending Brush. This one is in 218. I'm taking very little bit at a time. And I'm adding it to my crease. It's so easy to blend this shade, though it's really dark and pigmented, but it's super easy to blend it out. I'm just adding this shade on my crease and on my outer corner. Remember to work in layers with dark shades. I'm just going to make my outer corner a bit more intense by adding the same shade on the outer corner. Next, I'm taking the same soft blending brush and then the same crease color, Homebody, and gently blending out the edges of the dark maroon shade. Before doing my face, I'm just going to clean out any fallout. I'm using the Bioderma Micellar Water. I love this micellar water. I'm sure by now you guys know. So all I did was I folded my cotton pad so I can make a nice crisp edge. I use this for everything, to remove my makeup, to remove any fallout. So I'm going to start doing my face. I'm going to start with the primer. This is the Too Faced primer, the Hangover primer. I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Always remember, don't over massage your primer, just gently spread. I like this primer because when it dries up, it becomes a bit sticky. So the foundation sticks really well and for longer. For foundation, I'm going in with NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in this shade Cyrus. Remember to shake it really well. And I'm putting a few pumps on my palette. And today I'm using a foundation brush to apply my foundation. Just remember to go in downward direction as we all have facial hair. I like the coverage of this foundation. It's medium to heavy coverage. So if you want a heavier coverage, then apply 2 layers. Always remember to work in layers when it comes to foundation. Put a lighter layer first, and then if you want more, then add 1 more light layer. I like how this foundation covers all the redness I have on my face. I'm applying the same foundation on my neck too. Just go in downward direction. Just gonna take the back of my beauty blender and blend the temple. I didn't want to use the brush over there because I have my eyeshadow there. And now I'm gonna use some concealer under eye. This one is the Benefit Bowing Concealer in the shade number 7. I love the coverage of this concealer. You just need this one color to cover the dark circles and even brighten the under eye. I'm using my Fenty Beauty sponge. It's dampened, it's wet, and completely squeeze the water out. And I'm just gonna bounce and spread. Don't use a lot of pressure, just very gently. I love the coverage of this concealer. I'm even going to highlight using the same concealer in the same shade. I'm highlighting the highest points of my face. I'm highlighting the bridge of my nose, my forehead, right under where I would do my contouring, and my chin. So I prefer using like a darker color foundation, not a darker color foundation, like my color foundation. And when I want to brighten my face, I just prefer highlighting using a 1 shade lighter color concealer. So I'm using the back of my Fenty Beauty sponge and just blending it out. I'm just gonna spray this Wet n Wild natural finish before I move ahead. Next I'm gonna add some cream contouring. This one is by Fenty Beauty in the shade Truffle. This is my all-time favorite cream contouring. So just gonna add a line right above my ear and on my jawline. I don't usually contour my forehead because my forehead is really small. And next I'm using this brush to blend it out. And I'm blending the jawline in downward direction. I'm gonna contour my nose using the same cream contouring, the same truffle color. Just making 2 lines and just blending it out. I'm setting everything using the Huda Beauty powder. This is in banana bread. I don't think I've used a better powder. Everything sets so well without making anything look cakey or without over drying it. I'm first using a small brush to set all the areas where basically I highlighted. The under eye, under the contouring, the laugh line, and on the bridge of the nose and the forehead. Then I'm using my bigger brush to set the rest of my face, go in downward direction. While I'm setting, I'm even removing the excess powder and my neck in downward direction. Next, I'm going to powder contour. This one is by Fenty Beauty in the color Island Ting. I'm powder contouring right over the cream contouring. This line basically is right parallel to my jawline. Next, I'm going to highlight. This one is by MAC. This is from the ALadin collection. I'm highlighting right above the contouring. I'm even going to contour my chin and my cupid bow, the tip of my nose, and the bridge of my nose, not on the contouring, so be careful. Next I'm going to add some blush. This one is by MAC in the color Pinch Me. Smile and apply on the upper of your cheeks and into the contouring. With blush, always remember to work in layers, a little bit at a time. I love the flush a blush adds. Now to complete the eye look, I'm gonna take this highlight shade and just add it right under the brow bone. It's a very nice pink purpley highlight shade. I'm gonna start by taking this shade Crazy on a pencil brush and just add it on the lower lash line all the way from the outer corner till the inner corner. Make sure you join it to the top so it all looks connected. Next I'm again going to take that shade Homebody on a small blending brush and blending out the edges of this shade. Next I'm going to fill my waterline with this Huda Beauty liner. Just going back and forth on the waterline. This one is the darkest eyeliner I've used. It's almost like a gel liner, and I'm adding this to my top line too. I love how dark this eyeliner is. Next I'm adding the Huda Beauty Legit mascara. This mascara adds so much volume to my tiny lashes. The first step is adding volume, and then on the bottom lashes. While this is still wet, I'm gonna quickly take the curl side and add the curling mascara. And on the bottom too. Wow, just love the volume and the curl and the length. Next I'm adding some Huda Beauty lashes in Kahalana number 21. I'd ordered them from Sephora as they had 40% off on these lashes. These lashes are amazing. It's lighter over here and fuller towards the end. I love such lashes. Next I'm adding this Huda Beauty Demi Matte in the shade Feminist. Love this color. I am so happy the way this look has turned out. I am loving this look. So that's how I created this look using the Jaclyn Hill palette. And thank you so much for watching this tutorial. And don't forget to leave a comment below on any more looks you would like me to create using the Jaclyn Hill palette or any other palette you want me to try. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe, as that really helps me to grow my channel. I will see you soon. Till then, keep blending, my lovelies.